What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Miguel. You're watching Miguel EDC, the channel where we talk everything EDC gear here. And today I'm coming back to you with another unboxing video here. I just got this package in the mail actually yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to unbox it because it was already too late. But I'm definitely going to go ahead and tackle it today. I want to share this first impressions with you guys. That's typically how we do unboxings here in the channel. Don't have any idea what knives or knives could be in here, but you probably have an idea based on the title and thumbnail. But we're going to go ahead and get into it together here. Doing the honors today, we have the Divo, premium Divo Pony Stout. And this is a Lefty EDC design. Check out Lefty EDC, by the way. I believe this package may be coming via his knife pass around. So Divo Knives is a company co-founded by Kevin Johnson, aka Lefty EDC, and Colin Mason Pierre from CM Knife Designs. And this is their Pony Stout premium version model here. I got a chance to unbox this one along with some other Divo model. So if you haven't checked out that unboxing video, it's already live in the channel. You can check it out after this one. But without further ado, this knife and every other knife that you see in the video will be linked down below. So if you want to check availability, prices, variants, and things like that, this knife, the knives in the box, any other knives in this video will be linked down there. It does help out the channel when you use those links, but that is entirely up to you. Now without further ado, let's make a cut in here. I know I got my billing address on this side, so try to do everything from this perspective here, shall we? And let's see. All right, here we go. We are inside, ladies and gentlemen. And we got more than one knife in here. I'll tell you that right now. We got a Kunwu. That's always a good day when we have a Kunwu to unbox. And next thing on here is a Tuya knife. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Always a good day with a Tuya knife. And I think that was everything in the box, or the package. Right? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's take a look. All right, let's start with the Kunwu first, shall we? So let's see. We got Kunwu knives. So we have a hint as to what this one is. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We got the Kunwu Chad. And you've seen the Chad here in the channel before. You're familiar with the unboxing experience if you've seen the video. They always come in the Kunwu pouch right here, which is very nice. Fabric pouch here with all the goodies inside. Right, stickers, additional hardware, even a T8, T6 tool, all that good stuff. We got the Kunwu Donkey and Dragon right there, all good stuff. The wiping cloth right there, high quality stuff. And the knife, which would otherwise be in its plastic pouch here, is already out because this one has already been seen some use as part of Lefty EDC's knife pass around. So let's make some room here, shall we? And let's find out, did I make the right decision getting the diamond version, or is this one the one to get? So let's first take a closer look at this one here, shall we? All right, we got all kinds of, this is what they call the orange peel titanium, right? And something that they do really good with the Chad here is they also have the micro milling going on all around. I mean, if you're new to Kunwu knives, they do an outstanding job with the fit and finish. The value per dollar here, it's through the roof. So the general overall consensus in the EDC knife community is that Kunwu is definitely a very great value for the money, right? Top quality, top-notch materials, excellent, great execution, right? Great finish and everything else. So the Chad is a crossbar lock knife, and we also have these sort of plates, thumb plates, if you would, with a little bit of jimping or stairs, right? Provide grip for deployment. Of course, we could always use the crossbar itself to deploy the knife right there. And we do have a reversible pocket clip, right? Pretty deep carry around right there. But you're here for the action. So let's go ahead and get this thing open, shall we? Here we go. If you guys are ready, I'm going to use a thumb stud. And bam, here we go. The Chad in its full glory. And make sure I can get it in frame here. Now the Chad rocks the PM60, which from what I understand, from doing the original unboxing and even the review video on this knife is recorded. I just haven't gotten a chance to edit it, so I'm not sure which one will be in the channel first, the original review or this second unboxing of the Chad. So we have PM60, which is a pretty unique steel. Not a lot of companies are working with it. From my understanding, it's a really hard steel to work with, and therefore the HRC, in order for it to be good, it has to be a pretty high HRC. I don't remember the exact numbers off the top of my head. But again, Kunwu is one of those knife companies really like going out there and experimenting. And of course, we have them to thank for this unique steel here. We have this Warncliffe sort of profile, flat grind with a gray stonewash finish on this one. And we got the anodized blue accents on those thumb plates, if you would. And here's the crossbar lock in action, right? So yeah, great action here, open and close. It does have a pretty lengthy blade, so they pretty much managed to give it as lengthy of a blade as they possibly could. We're still safe, right? So the blade to handle ratio here is really good. I did find myself one time messing with it with my left hand. It actually came back around and kind of bit me a little bit in this section right here of my left hand or my palm. And I'm not the only one, right? I've seen a few pictures on their Facebook group of a couple of people that has happened to. We call it the first love kiss, or the knife has chosen you pretty much, but never ran into that issue with my left hand. So only with my non-dominant hand that really happened. So yeah, definitely obviously a tool that you want to, handle with care, but very easy to operate here with a crossbar lock, right? On my right hand here, always been a pleasure to EDC to carry. And I mean, it's just super smooth, right? The drop shot action right here, the moment you disengage that blade, it just drops really well, right? The reverse flick on here also is money, right? Especially because you don't have to use the meat of your finger. Now, if you know anything about me, I love me a reverse flick knife, but the least favorite way of reverse flicking a knife is using the meat of my finger. If I can use a portion of my nail instead, like that, that's going to be my preferred way to do it. So boom, you can do that with the Chad here all day, every day. The ergonomics on the Chad are just amazing, right? Amazing, amazing ergonomics. You got this curvature right here, which sort of leads your index finger. The rest of the fingers follow suit. And I mean, there's not really much else to say that I didn't already cover on the original unboxing video, other than I'm a huge fan of this knife, and I certainly echoed that during the review. You can forward choke on it if you want to. Got some jimping right there as well. The tip is great for everyday tasks, right? You could do the pinch grip, or you could do draw cuts, utility cuts, and things like that as well, with a nice and low Warncliffe tip on there. This thing is extremely, extremely sharp. And yeah, solid, where we have not solid titanium scales, but we have some stainless steel liners on the inside. And yeah, the main difference here being the orange peel. Let's check it out here next to my very own Kunwu Chad. And by the way, if you don't know the story, I actually got a chance to check out the Chad for the very first time via the Lefty EDC knife pass round because Work Knife Balance actually shared his, and I ended up falling in love with it, right? And I really love the combination here of the diamond titanium handles, and that's the one that I have. So I had to pick up my very own. So I saved some money, and like a month later, I was already buying one on their website. So the diamond pattern right here is my very own, which I love and carry, and always puts a smile on my face each and every single time that I carry it. So you can see it has a lot of similarities. Pretty much is essentially the same knife, with the difference that, you got the diamond pattern titanium scales versus the orange peel titanium on this version. So it's up to you, right? Up to your preference. Which one do you like? Which one would you rather pick up? Which one makes more sense for you? If you know anything about me, I'm a sucker for diamond patterns. So Kunwu does a killer job, amazing job with their diamond pattern titanium. So that's why when I got this original Chad, then I also had to go ahead and pick me up a Django, right? Pick me up a Django, same deal here, titanium, diamond pattern scales, crossbar lock, except this one is on LMAX. There's a kind of buoy, style blade on this one. Great for EDC as well. You can forward choke also. Fell in love with the Django as well. I got a chance to check out a borrowed one, and then I just had to pick up my own, which is the one you're seeing right here. And the last Kunwu that I picked up for now, I'm still gonna probably pick up a few more in the near future here, is the Pulsar XL, right? Kind of wanted to get a feel for what one of their XL knives would look like. And again, you see a theme here, right? Diamond pattern titanium, right? This one has the nice pivot color there, Damascus, I believe. And this one's also on LMAX. So, I mean, so far you've seen, what about, 4 different Kunwu knives, or 3 different models. And they're all amazing, right? All of these, I believe, are in the $240 to $260, $270 range. And again, you're really getting an awesome fit and finish, great QC. That's just Kunwu. Kunwu is just killing the game right now with the value per dollar. And the XL right here is obviously an extra large version of the regular size Pulsar. And this thing is just a behemoth, right? For the bigger hands that I don't have, I always feel like I'm carrying a machete or something in my hands when I'm carrying the XL. But you know, you get the idea here. Just giving you a ballpark as far as, you know, some different knives, you know, size wise, and sharing with you some of my very own Kunwu knives that I've also picked up here not that long ago, as a matter of fact. So maybe like 2-3 months ago. So those are my 3 Kunwu so far. Love the chat. And this orange peel version feels good. I still feel like the diamond pattern version, at least for me personally, was the better choice. But you guys let me know in the comments, what do you like more? The orange peel, right? Do you like the diamond pattern more? Let me know. Here's the Spyderco Smock, right? Check it out right there. So a similar Warncliffe blade, right? Similar profile in a way, even though it is a little bit shorter. Here's the PM2, right? Typical knives that we do size comparison here in the channel. And here's the Para 3, right? So definitely somewhere in between the PM2 and Para 3. No doubt about that, right? Definitely I want to say a large size, right? Not a medium knife, not an extra large knife, but a large knife indeed. No doubt about that. Next to the Demko AD 20.5 and the Shark Cub, right? Check it out right there. Both the Demko AD 20.5 and the Shark Cub are going to be a little bit smaller. Right, the shark's foot blade, right, geometry-wise being the closest to the Warncliffe here on the Chad. Though the Chad has a very lengthy cutting length, right? Check that out. So if I kind of line up the tip here, you got at least like 1/2 inch more cutting edge. So yeah, you always want to check your local laws to see what length edge you can actually legally carry where you live. Here's the very popular Civivi Vision FG, very popular from last year. The Civivi Sentinel Strike, it's a little bit longer, right? And last but not least, here's the CJRB Pyrite and the Vosteed Raccoon, right? These also are great budget EDC knives, highly recommendable. And the Chad is just a little bit longer than both of these, no doubt about that. And since it's already here somewhere in the table, why not? I'm going to toss in there the Vosteed RSKAOS, right? The reason why I'm throwing it in here, and let me bring back my diamond pattern Chad, just for comparison. Yeah, the reason I'm throwing the RSKAOS, that's another premium knife that I fell in love with and I was able to pick up last year for my birthday. So it's a similar, you know, Warncliffe geometry, although different approach. Right here, the finger choil is a little bit more pronounced, so you end up with a shorter cutting edge. You do have a slightly longer handle, all right, as well, so accommodates a bigger hand as well. So yeah, premium knives are, both of these are actually somewhere around that $250 dollar range or so. Another one that you will possibly be cross-checking or, you know, cross-purchasing if you're in the sort of $250 EDC premium knife category. So I just want to toss it in there. Of course, we have unboxing videos and review videos for all these other knives, so you can check them out as well, right, for more details. But yeah, the Chad is just, you know, I've actually gotten a chance to carry this knife. You know, I have my own, which I love. It is just an outstanding knife. And I will always preach that through the rooftops every single chance I get an opportunity, because Kunwu is just doing, again, an awesome job. So getting a chance to check out the textured peeled titanium here. Again, I feel like the diamond one was the better one to go with, you know, my personal experience. I love diamond patterns just a little bit more. If you like a more subtle, right, more uniform, less, you know, more calm design, right, I feel like the milling, already micro milling on the sides here might do it for you. So you don't necessarily have to go the diamond pattern version, or, you know, again, go with whatever your preference may be. But either way, you're going to end up getting a savage, great workhorse of an EDC knife, which is the Kunwu Chad, right? Love the Chad. I mean, do we even need to do our scientific cutting test? I think so, because why not, right? We're already here, so let's get out the piece of paper. All right, this thing is ridiculously sharp. I got like little pieces of paper on the table. Check this thing out. All right, look at that. So yeah, some beautiful swirls right there. These things come, these knives just come stupidly sharp out of the box or brand new. And this one has already seen some use as part of the pass round. and it seems to be retaining a great edge. The other thing you have is you have a straight edge and you have a very long cutting path. So if you're destroying cardboard, cutting paper, you know, whatever it is, rope, you know, you have a very lengthy cutting path. It's going to carry the cut all the way through to the end there very, very well. And of course, this thing destroys cardboard for breakfast. Here's an Amazon box cut into a smaller piece here for cutting purposes. So remember, when cutting cardboard, don't cut perpendicular, but rather at an angle. And it's going to look something like this. I'm going to do it a little bit slower at first. But yeah, with the normal pace, I have to be careful because it's so sharp. I want to make sure I'm still having control of it. Wow. Yeah, it cuts like butter, right? Look at that. So yeah, PM60, again, very interesting steel. High HRC, right? Something to look into for sure. Not a lot of companies are messing around with it, but Kunwu is, so kudos to them. And go ahead and rate in the comments, how sharp is this guy? How much of an edge has it retained? On a scale from 1 through 10, of course, 10 being the sharpest. Well, there you have it, guys. There is the Kunwu Chad making an appearance once again here in the channel because, hey, in case you didn't get the hint the first time, it is just that solid of an EDC knife through and through. Premium EDC knife to be exact, and dollar for dollar, one of the best EDC knives that you can pick up, right? Hands down, not just because I'm biased towards how much I love Kunwu as a company, but because they deliver so great. There is the Django again, and here is the Pulsar XL, just a little bit of the Kunwu family that I've sort of started collecting myself a little bit so far. And so you can see diamond titanium is a recurring pattern there. But all these knives, guys, are going to be linked down below, right? The chat, I think, may not be available right now, but depends on where in the future you're watching this video. Always check those links down below, right? I'll try to link to as many websites as possible where this knife is available. I also know they are making a mini version, right, of the chat. So I think it's going to be maybe an inch in the front, inch in the back. It's like a mini version of the chat. I'll link that one in the description as well, so you can check that one out also, as well as the other models, you know, Pulsar, Django, etc. I mean, again, Kunwu is just doing amazing. If they're not on your radar, they definitely should. That being said, if you got value out of this video, smashing that like button will really go a long way. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and you enjoy knife and EDC content like this on a daily basis. And if you want to support the channel a step further, there's a link for Patreon down below where you can simply support the channel for as little as $1 a month, or you can simply support the channel right here on YouTube by becoming a channel member. You'll get access to exclusive perks. If you made it to the end, you are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all your love and support. It really means a ton to me. Check out this video here on the left for the Django, and check out this video right here on your right for the Pulsar XL unboxing as well. Take care, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Either this video or this video. Peace.